I went shopping for my thrift store's 4th of July sale. Everything was 50% off. I'm going to share that with you. So we're going to start off with shoes. The first pair of shoes that I'm going to show you are these Born of Concept sandals. I think you call this like a T-strap sandal, and they are just simple black, a little bit of cutouts here. I didn't really notice that there's like a tiny bit of wear around the edges here, but it's not too visible and it doesn't take too much value away from this sandal. But these sandals are size 7, and sandals have been flying off the shelves for me, so I think these will sell quick. Maybe not for a lot of money, but they will sell quick. Next up, we have these Newport News mules with the fringe here and the pointed toe, a little bit of not embroidery, but it's kind of like sewn in there. They are size 10, and when I was cleaning them, I will take like a Clorox wipe and clean the inside. I noticed that here on the inside lining, it's a little bit cracked. I can't take a picture of that since it's so deep inside the shoe, but I'm going to try to explain it as much as I can inside the listing description. But I really need to be more careful about looking in the inside lining to make sure there's no cracking, because anytime you have to add that there is a flaw, that already automatically diminishes the value of most items. Next up, we have some more Born shoes, and these are some tennis shoes. It's kind of like a suede here and then leather here with the two-tone laces. They're size 7.5. The bottoms look really well. Then we have some Clark's Everyday slip-on shoe, and these are like this quilted patent leather here, regular leather over here, and these are a large size. I'm sure they are size 9 narrow. Clark's can do well depending on the size. I don't think you'll ever get much for it, maybe like $20 to $25. Unless it's like a super cute style, like chunky boots or even knee-high boots or any sort of like rare piece, then it can do well. Most of the time there isn't much room for large profit. I still like to pick them up when they are $2 to $3 at the thrift store, maybe even $4 depending on what it is. Then we have Dr. Scholl's Memory Foam. Does that say cool fit shoe? And it has this cone heel. The bottoms look okay. Now I think that they do have like a little bit more wear than I'd like, but it's not too bad. This would be, I think, my 3rd time picking up Dr. Scholl's, and the past 2 times it's sold well, so I think that these will do okay. Okay, this is my favorite find, I think, and I hope that I'm not disappointed and that these do as well as I think they're going to do. But these are towels, and these are some wedge shoe. They have espadrille type material here, Velcro here and here, so super adjustable. And I picked up towels once before. There were some simple gladiator type sandals, and they sold on eBay, I don't remember, anywhere from $40 to $50. For some sandals, that's absolutely good. So I was excited to find this brand again. The inside soles kind of look a little bit worn, but I think these may be kind of like the Birkenstocks, where the insole having a little bit of wear doesn't matter much, because the sandals that I sold previously also had a little bit of wear on the insole and they still sold, so I have high hopes for these. Next we have some Donald J. Pliner wedge strappy heel. These are a size 7, I'm pretty sure. Yes, 7 medium width heel. So this is a brand that I found recently at the thrift store. This is either the 2nd or 3rd pair, I'm not totally sure, but I do remember doing comps at the thrift store when I found it previously, and it seems to sell for a good amount of money. The other 2 may have not been summer shoes, that's why they haven't sold, but these are. So I'm just experimenting with this brand right now, and these are so cute, perfect for summer. Next we have one of my favorite brands to sell, and that is Torrid. Just some simple black suede heel sandals, and I think that they will do good because they are wide. I have wide feet, so I'm always on the lookout for cute wide shoes, and sometimes they're hard to find. Trust me, I've looked on all the websites and it's hard to find comfy, cute white shoes. So I think that these may not go for a lot, anywhere from $15, $18, but I think that they will sell quickly. Then we have this pair of sandal. This is a Vince, just platform type sandal. These are also so cute on, and it really would take like a model picture to showcase how cute they look, how cute they are. And those are all the shoes that I picked up on this day. I'm going to show you now what's on the rack, all the tops and dresses and jeans and things like that. But I guess before we move on to that, let me talk to you a little bit about the cost of goods of these items. So in the past, when I got started selling on Poshmark, what I would do is take the total that I paid that day, divide it by the amount of items I got, and get an average cost of goods. And that's what I would use when I was, doing my calculations on how much profit I made on each item. And then I stopped doing that. I started listing each item in my spreadsheet by exactly how much I paid for it. So instead of doing an average cost of goods, I would list out each item. And I'm going back to my old system now. I'm going back to doing an average cost of goods just because I think it will save time. Instead of taking each item individually, doing the calculations, like this was 25% off, this was 50 and all of that. An average cost of goods just makes things a lot faster. And I know that sometimes it won't make sense because I'm selling a top that I got for $1 and it looks like I'm getting less profit. But then the items that I got for a little bit and sell for a lot and there's a larger profit makes up for it. So in the end, everything just balances out, and I just think that that will save me time, and that's what I'm all about right now. Figuring out ways to cut back on the amount of time it takes me to get these items processed, photographed, and listed. And another thing that I will kind of do to make things make a little more sense is when I do pick up items that I paid up for, maybe like $20, $30, $40, I'm going to deduct that from the receipt and just do the average cost of goods with the remaining items, and then just put the item that I paid up for separately. So that's what I'm going to do moving forward. But with all of that said, here's my receipt from yesterday. My average cost of goods for all of the items that I'm showing you today is $4.11. But as I'm going along, if I remember the exact cost of goods, then I will also mention it to you, or I will tell you about how much is okay to pay per item. Let's get going with the rest of the things. The first item we'll talk about here is this cabbie skirt. It is a size 16. And it is just a mini button skirt. And I think this was fairly cheap. I'm trying to see if it has skirts down here. It doesn't. But I think it was fairly cheap, maybe a couple dollars. And that's why I decided to pick it up. Then we have these American Eagle super low shorty. So this is my third time picking up this short, which is highly distressed and has like the embroidered pocket peeking through. This is a size 4. And if it does as good as the other ones, I will be really happy, because the other ones sold within a couple of days for like $20 to $25. And that was one of the American Eagle that I came across that I was lucky enough that they weren't priced up. So I think those were like $3. Then we have this Ian Taylor Loft size 6. They are cotton and linen blend. And I really like this short with the chambray color and the scalloped hem down here. And I did do comps on Poshmark. It looked like the sell-through rate was there. So I think this will do well for the summer. Then I have this one that I did not do comps on. It is a Bowden skirt. Pretty sure this was like $1.50. So it's like a no-brainer. I like the print on this. And it is just like a mini skirt with the 2 buttons here. I think one of the keywords that will add to this is like preppy. I also didn't do comps on this just because it was very cheap, and the Betsy Johnson brand seems to do well for me. This is size small. The only flaw would be that this tag is loose here. But other than that, it looks in great condition. It has the embroidery here, and it has this lacy polka dotted lining on top. Next up for skirts is this Altered Stay jean skirt with the button front here and the pockets. This is what the back looks like. I really don't like Altered State. I don't know why I keep picking it up. I think this was just like $1.50. And then I also got this pair of shorts by White House Black Market. These are size 8 and they have a bunch of zippers and diamonds, and they're just some nice classic black shorts. Then we have these Cabby jeans Bermuda shorts. They are size 14, so a bigger size. They have the raw hem here. I picked them up because they were cheap and because it's a bigger size. I also picked up this because it's a bigger size, and it is a Vince Camuto 1X cheetah. Has lining at the bottom, and Vince Camuto is probably not a good brand to pick up unless it's something extra special. Their shoes, their dresses, all of that sits for me. But let's see how this plus size piece does in this brand. And then we have Ralph Lauren, and also picked it up because it is a plus size piece. It is size 16 and it's just a dark wash jean skirt. Moving along to some tops. First up, we have this Zara woman top. So what the tag looks like. This is a size small and it is sheer on the sleeves. It has the embroidered top here and sheer down here as well. It is a high neck shirt, and I just thought it was a nice classic black shirt, and it wasn't priced very high, maybe a couple of dollars. Next up, we have this one that I really thought about, should I not pick it up, but it is a Lane Bryant top, so it is a plus size 14/16. It has like this corset vibe going on. It is lacy, it is sheer, it has this satin little trim here as well, the satin on the neck as well. Lane Bryant and Torrid tops I need to be real careful with, because sometimes they can only go for like $12 or so. So I need to be sure that my cost of goods is not that high. And that was the case for this one. It was only a couple of dollars. So I decided to give it a try, even though I couldn't find the specific style to see what it's actually selling for and if it's selling often. This was a good find though. And this is the brand. I'll show you the tag first and then I'll read it. It is, I don't know, C/Mio Collective. So this was brand new with tags, and I'm pretty sure that I saw like a Nordstrom, yeah, right here. I saw this Nordstrom tag on it, and that's why I decided to look into it further. Normally I just skip over new with tags items at my thrift store because new with tags items are always excluded from the sale. So unless I see from, you know, a glance that it is a good brand, I'll just kind of skip it. But since I saw that this was Nordstrom, and the style, it's just so beautiful with the bell sleeves here, has this tiered ruffle thing going on here. It is a mix between this, I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure this is linen. It may be cotton though. And then this embroidery here, it's just a very pretty dress. I did comps and it was going for about $100 to $150 on Poshmark. The stock photos are beautiful and I only paid $10 for this, so I hope it does well. This is another new with tags item that I did not skip on, and it is a Lane Bryant size 20 dress. I just realized that when I was doing comps, I was putting Torrid. No wonder I could not find this dress. So yeah, I was doing comps at the thrift store, but I was putting Torrid and I was using the style number on the tag and nothing came up. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take my chances. But now I see why, because this is actually Lane Bryant, not Torrid. But it is a plus size dress. It is polyester, although it kind of looks and feels like silk. These straps are adjustable, and it is just a pretty dress. I hope that I can find a stock photo for this, because that would do it more justice than just hanging it up on the wall. Next we have this soft surroundings long shift dress. It does have side pockets. It is size medium, has buttons down the sleeves here. I don't know about this print. Soft Surroundings does well overall though. It is kind of like a mature woman type brand, and most of the time the style numbers are on the tag and stock photos are easy to find, so I think this dress will do well. Soft surroundings may take a while to sell sometimes, but it does sell. So this brand is UMG. Let me show you what the brand tag looks like. And this is a brand that's falling into the same category as Altered State for me. It used to do well. I used to post it on Mercari and it would always sell within days. But as of lately, it's just sitting there. It's not really selling as much. But this dress is pretty unique. I love the color. It is a shift, flowy dress with the lace detail here, the keyhole back. And it was new with tags. I believe it was either $8 or $9, and there is an $80 price tag on it. So that's why I decided to give this a try. And after I list this, if it doesn't do well, I'm just going to have to start being super selective with UMG because it's just not performing as well as it used to for me. Another new with tags item is this brand here that I don't know how to say. I think it's Joa or something like that. Joa. And it is the Molly dress. I think it says here on the tag. If that's the style name, that's what it is. It is 100% silk. And yeah, it's just a simple basic dress, but this brand has not stirred me wrong so far, so that's why I decided to pick it up. It was only $10. The only bad thing with this is that this has buttons down the front, but one of the buttons will not snap. So that's what the buttons look like. And all the pieces are there, but when I go to try to snap it in place, it will not. So I'll just have to disclose that in the description. Then we have, let's see, Ann Taylor silk top. So this is Ann Taylor, not Ann Taylor Loft. I think that means it has more value and it's silk and the color is pretty, just a basic top. And it was only like $1.50, so that's why I picked this top up. Next we have this flowy top. It is by the brand, I'll show you here, Matilda Jane. And it is a size small. I've sold this brand once before. It was like a long, flowy, stacked dress. And it got a lot of attention on Poshmark and Mercari. It sold for a good price and in a good time as well. So I didn't even do comps on this top. I just brought it. The material is super soft. It's modal and spandex. So it's stretchy and soft. I think it'll do well. Although I'm not sure if this is a great color or not, but I guess we'll see. Next for tops, we have this Disney 2XL shirt. It's a tie-dye red. It has the cuffs at the sleeves here. I think Disney stuff tends to do well. Maybe people going on vacation this summer will want this. So that's why I also got this one. Another Disney shirt. It is also 2XL and it is the Snow White. And these both were only like $1.50 to $2, so that's why I got these. I don't usually run across a lot of athletic wear at the thrift stores around here. Or I do, but like they're priced too high for me to get. This time I had some good luck. The first ones are these Lucy size medium leggings. And they're just this black, gray, white printed full-length leggings. This brand, I see it a lot on Poshmark when they do like their athletic type parties. This brand is listed there, so I think that it can do well in certain pieces. I sold a long skirt, some shorts by them, and they sold for a decent amount of money and at a decent rate as well. So I'm still experimenting with that brand. And then we have these Fabletics leggings. Fabletics is kind of like Lululemon. Most of the time the tag is ripped out the inside, so you just kind of have to do measurements and to see what the size is. And most of the time I know they're Fabletics because I can feel the fabric. It's just thick and high quality. And then when I feel that, I confirm my suspicion by looking in the back, and there's always this like F reflective logo patch here. These are cropped black leggings, and surprisingly they were not priced up this time. I think they were like $5 or $6, so I decided to pick them up. Even though they're not like extra special and have extra things going on, I picked it up because it was a decent price. These Fabletics leggings were priced up. because they are new with tags. So they were $10, but that's normally what used Fabletics are priced at this thrift store. So $10 for new with tags. I think this print is kind of cool. I'm sure it's reflective here at the bottom, and it has the logo there. I think it's a pretty color, has the back zip pocket. And let me show you what the tag looks like, since this one does have it, since it's new. It's just a very long tag. These are going to be size medium. And then we have some more cabbie size small lounge type pants. Just very comfy polyester with the cinched bottom, so they're joggers. I did do comps on these. They seem to do well. There was a lot listed and a lot sold, so it looked pretty even, and I think they will sell good. Some more lounge pants with the zippers on the side. Just a very basic black comfy pant, and this is again by that same brand, Lucy. These are size small, and these are the everyday collection. Here's some more pants, and these are by Pilcrow and the Letterpress. That's what that looks like. And this is an Anthropology brand. I picked up this brand once before. Didn't have a very good experience with it because the jeans sat for a very long time, but I might have priced them up too high, so I just wanted to go ahead and give it another try. Besides, these pants are linen, and the stock photos looked really well, so that's why I picked these up, and I'm pretty sure they were not that much. Next pair of pants is this North Face pair of outdoor pants. They are extra large, and they are men's. So these are actually convertible, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so right here is a zipper where you can take off the legs and turn these into shorts. I've listed a pair similar to these before, so it'll be very easy to just take the pictures and copy the description. And these type of outdoor pants sell pretty quickly. These were a little bit pricey. They were $10, but the condition, the brand, and the style made it okay to pay up that much for them. So this pair of jeans is Citizens of Humanity. These are size 26, and I think maybe this was a mistake. Styles that I picked up before haven't sold yet, and I also noticed after I got home, like, there's so much puckering here, so I'm gonna have to note that in the description, and that brings down its value. Here's a brand I was excited to find, and I am glad I picked up, and it is Miss Me, size 27 bootcut jeans, and the back has the cow print with the flat pocket, and they're in good condition. Then we have this pair of Page Skyline pants. They have unique pockets. They're not embroidered, but they're like textured. And I recently sold one of these. They did take maybe like 2 or 2.5 months to sell, but they sold, so I decided to give these a try as well. Then we have this pair of cabbie jeans. They are size 4. I think black pants are something that a lot of people look for, so maybe because it's a good brand, they will sell for me. Then we have these silver Suki Capri jeans. These are size 30, so that's a okay size. But I've been sitting on some lately. I'll have to check what size they are and what style to kind of assess why those are sitting. But I decided to pick these up anyway because they weren't that much, maybe like $3. They have the embroidered pockets. They're in good condition. And I know I've sold this style in the past, so it'll be so easy to just copy over the description and add the pictures. We have these pair of Torrid jeans. These are size 24. They have a button fly here, and they're just skinny jeans. I always pick up Torrid because the price is so cheap and they tend to sell well, especially trendy type jeans. That is the haul for today. Really hope you found value in this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.